here we go. We're still talking about diesel oil. This 10w-40 and this 20w-50 have the same CI4 plus ratings as the 1540. And that's very good to know, because there are some diesels, when they get a lot of miles on them, a lot of age on them, that the only thing that suits those guys is that 20w-50, because it won't, you just don't consume it. It gives you great compression, works fine, and it's hard to find, now let me tell you, it's very hard to find a diesel rated 20w-50 oil anywhere. It's just hard to find them. They don't exist. There's 1540s and there's straight 30s and stuff around the country, but to actually find a really heavy duty diesel rated 50 weight engine oil is very difficult. So that's a little ace in the hole we have sometimes, for when somebody has a diesel that's rather old and they're saying, well, the thing's just consuming oil and it's really making me mad. Say, well, why don't you try this one time. Try this 20w-50. 10w-40, normally the 1540 is all you need, but let's say that a guy wants a little better starting in the morning than he's getting with the 1540. The 10w-40 will give him just a little better starting performance in cold weather. Both those oils would rate the same in the diesel application as the 1540 did. Both CI4 plus oils. In fact, you probably won't get this verified anywhere, but the additive package that's bought for the 10w-40 and the 20w-50 comes out of the same drum that's bought for the 1540. In other words, it's a pre-made additive package that's mixed into both of these. It's the same thing that goes into the 1540. Why would you do anything different? It's a heavy-duty, robust additive package. These two oils are rated as severe-duty, high-performance oils. The only difference is the base stock in this one is thicker. The 10w-40 is a slightly altered base stock to be a 10w-40 instead of a 15w-40. And I could never prove anything, but I wouldn't be surprised that those aren't very different either, because in these synthetic oils, the difference between a 10w and a 15w is so close, you might get by with the same base stock for both. And it has a lot to do with that label that goes on, I guess. Label this one 1040 and label that one 1540. But they're very good oils. These two guys are sleepers, and you should always remember they're there, because that 1040, if you have somebody that has an older car and they're complaining of oil consumption, well, just go up to the 1040. Don't hesitate, because it just means the car's got some clearance problems on it. It's got some valve guide problems. That stuff will really slow down the consumption, and that 1040 is still a very practical oil for those applications. And the 20w-50, I thought, to be honest with you, that oil would be gone by now, didn't you, Tony?
Yeah,
I mean, we've been looking at that oil since the time I started with AMSOIL. I always thought, man, we're going to thinner oils, we're going to 0W20, that oil's got to be gone. I probably sell more 20w-50 now than I did 15 years ago.
Well, the problem with the zinc and phosphorus and the wiping out camshafts has made that oil very, very popular.
It is, and there's another sleeper about this oil to make sure you guys are aware of. Both of these oils make excellent motorcycle oils. Excellent motorcycle oils. Now, should you tell somebody to use this over the MCV or the MCF? No. But if you got a person who says, that's just too much money, I ain't paying that, you go, well, I do have one other substitute here that you could use, and it's an excellent oil. And well, what is it? Well, we have a regular 20w-50, which is also excellent for motorcycle use. It is. It's excellent for motorcycle use. Did you know that any diesel oil is excellent for motorcycle use? Because motorcycle technology asks for high zinc and phosphorus. Diesel engine oil, high zinc and phosphorus, except for CJ4. CJ4 would be the best choice. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's why we came out with the motorcycle. Years ago, we asked AMSOIL, would you please put something in a bottle that says motorcycle oil? And it took off the sales.
So this was the original.
Yeah, this was the original. Our original motorcycle oil was this. But it's just like when you go to buy marine engine oil. If you see it on the bottle, it says marine engine oil. It must be for marine engine oils. You see the one that says this is high performance racing oil. It must be racing oil. It's a thing that labeling makes a difference, and you're absolutely right. I don't ever sell any of this as motorcycle. I sell that other stuff. But if I run into the guy who just says, "Look, I I don't get on this bike hard and I don't even drive it but 3, 4, 5,000 miles a year maximum. I don't want to pay that much. Oh, well, I got a good 1040 or 2050 here. You want to use one of these? Oh, is it any good? Yeah. Tell them the reason. Okay, here we got a sale.